welcome to the weekly Monday Park Hills Youth video drop that we're going to be doing from here on out. We've got a couple of ways that now that we can't meet together in person, a couple different ways that you can connect with us and still learn and grow. We think of this idea of a trajectory, right? That we're going uphill. It's hard to connect and grow right now, so we're in this uphill motion, but we want to continue uphill. What we don't want to do is for things to fall off and go downhill, and it's easy just to roll downhill in our the way that we grow. So we're doing a couple different things that I want to make sure you guys know about. So first, on Wednesday nights we're doing something called Park Hills Students Live. So this is a live show that you can tune in and watch and interact with. We're going to be doing some things with everyone that's involved. So make sure you check out details on that on our landing page. Our landing page is parkhillschurch.com/youth. So parkhillschurch.com/youth. Check out that page where we're just going to be putting everything that we're doing in this period of not being able to meet together in person. Everything's going to be on there. So make sure you do that. All frontline and core students are invited to check out our new live show that we're starting. We're starting this Monday with a Q&A. So if you have any questions about COVID-19 or the coronavirus or how this affects your faith or anything outside of that, what you've been reading in the Bible, you want to ask questions about our church or about our ministry, you can send those to us in advance, or just tune into our live show and you can send your video or your questions to us there, and we will interact with you. We'll talk about them. You can text us while we're chatting. You can send us emails, things like that. So that's coming up this Wednesday for our first ever live show. So the second big thing that we're doing is every Monday we're going to drop a video to help you grow in your relationship with Jesus and with our church and our community. We miss you, and we want to spend time with you, and we want to go deeper with you. We want to connect with you, and we want to see you, like I said, continue that uphill growth pattern, even when we can't be together in person. So our goal is that you would watch this video, you would think about it, and then that you would connect with your small group leader and your other small group students to kind of process what you're thinking about, to kind of hold you accountable to some of the things that we're talking about, and to help you grow in your faith and with each other. So as you see these videos, make sure you're connecting with your small group. And if you're not electronically connected with your small group, if you don't have your small group leader's phone number or email address or something like that, just let me know. My name and email address and all that kind of stuff is underneath this video. Shoot me a text, and if you don't hear from your small group leader, it might be because they don't have updated information on you. So if you don't hear from them in a little bit, again, shoot me a text, send me an email, just say, hey Alex, haven't heard from my small group leader, and I'll make sure to get you guys connected that way. So early in the week, on Mondays, we'll be putting out this video on spiritual disciplines. It's a good chance for you just to connect with that, to think about things, to start practicing some things in your own life, and then as a small group, get together and talk about what you've learned. We're choosing spiritual disciplines because we are in a time of different schedules. We're out of our routines. Nothing seems normal anymore. What was normal for almost all of our lives, going to school and eating lunch with our friends and then playing on our teams or whatever you guys are doing. Some of you guys are going to work. For most of you, all of that's gone, and all of a sudden we have all this extra time and we don't know what to do, and it's easy to go downhill and say, okay, well, I guess I better get through all those Netflix shows I was thinking about. I guess I better beat all of my Xbox games. Instead, we not that those things are bad, but we want you to continue to grow in your faith. So we're going to talk about this idea of spiritual disciplines. Now, most of us were not really excited when we hear the term discipline. Maybe we think of the last time we got in trouble, or the last time we got grounded, and all that went with that. Maybe we think about a disciplinarian type leader or parent, somebody who's always on your back, always looking over you and telling you what you did wrong. Maybe we have a lot of shame when we hear the word discipline. But that's not what spiritual disciplines are. A good definition, I read a guy named Dr. Don Whitney. He said this. He says the spiritual disciplines are the practices found in Scripture that promote spiritual growth among believers in the gospel of Jesus Christ. They're habits of devotion, habits of experiential Christianity that have been practiced by God's people since biblical times. So the idea is we are connecting with God through a discipline or a habit that we experience. So, since we're all disconnected physically, we're going to take this time to really challenge you guys to think about spiritual disciplines, and each week we're going to go through a different spiritual discipline, and I'm going to challenge you to walk through that spiritual discipline, to experience that as you grow in your relationship with Christ. I want to read a couple verses out of Ephesians 5. It says this, it says, "Look carefully then how you walk, not as unwise, but as wise, making the best use of the time, because the days are evil." It's easy right now because all our normal disciplines are thrown out the window. But I want us to use this time as a time of wisdom, as how we walk, how we do life, as a time that's characterized by wisdom, making the best use of our time. So we have all this extra time now. What are we going to do with it? So I want to challenge you guys as we get ready to head into this study. We're going to start the study next Monday. How are you connecting with God right now? What are you doing to intentionally spend time with the Lord, to intentionally grow in your faith, to continue an uphill climb towards spiritual growth instead of just falling off a cliff or just saying, well, I'm just going to go downhill and I'm just going to let everything go to the side? How are you growing? How are you connecting with God? And then I want to ask you the second question. Will you use this time to be more disciplined in your life or less disciplined? You guys can talk about that with your small groups as you get time this week, and look for our video next week. Again, check our landing page. All of our information is going to be on the landing page so you can see what we're doing during the time that we can't meet together. But I look forward to connecting with you guys, especially on Wednesday. Tune into the live show so we can chat there. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.